Hey, Pastor Jeff here. It's been a long time since I've walked around my house and talked into my phone like this and hoped that somebody would listen when I posted it later. But it is the middle of October, and we are venturing into a very important time in this country. And I'm not talking about Thanksgiving, I'm not talking about the holidays, I'm just talking about the election that's coming up. That's really all as things that are marked on the calendar. That's all I can think of as important. And I wanted to talk to Christians that are still batting around the words, hey, we've got to vote for the lesser of two evils, or with these two choices, I think I'll sit it out, or something along those lines, like, I really don't like Donald Trump. After all the things that have gone on in this country in the last months, your piddly little excuse of lesser of two evils, or, well, neither one of them are great, or I don't like Donald Trump, that's not going to fly with me or anybody that cares about this country. And if you're a Christian right now and you're thinking, I'll sit this out, I don't have to vote because I'm not going to cast my vote for her for sure, and I'm not going to cast my vote for him, and if I do vote, I'd vote for a third party. There is no excuse for what you're saying you're okay with having happen in this country. If Donald Trump doesn't become president, you can kiss this country goodbye. All the things you think you have, you're going to watch them go away real quick, because you don't really have them right now anyway, because that's the way this government really operates. This property I walk on, that, is my property. No, it's not. Car I got. There are some pretty deep, disturbing plans in the works. And they know they've got a puppet, an unelected official that's never been nominated for anything, is really, really close to becoming president of the United States. And if you're a Christian and you're sitting there thinking, well, what could be the worst that could happen? What do you think the left wants? You tell me. They want abortion on demand at any rate. In fact, they want it, they practically want it for people to just drive up like Walmart and just get one on their way to a ball game or something. I mean, they want that bad. That's all they can run on, essentially, is healthcare rights. If you're a Christian and you don't listen to the man that's saying, hey, I don't believe in that, and you don't just say, well, then that's who I got to vote for. You're not voting for his past reputation. You're not even endorsing his past reputation. So my message to you is, in a few weeks, or even sooner, because you can vote early, get up and go cast your vote for Donald Trump if you're a Christian and you really want to save America. It's definitely America's last chance right now. No doubt. They are going to take away your First and Second Amendment rights. It would be by the end of next year. So going into 2026, you would be missing your rights. We would be in World War III, and looking at social credit scores and a lot of other mandatory things. And I know it'll come someday. But if you have a person telling you, hey, they'll put a stop to it, and a person telling you whatever you need to hear to sucker you into voting for them, which is exactly what the left is doing. I can't even say it's Kamala Harris. I don't think she's had an idea of her own in years. She does whatever they tell her to do and says whatever they tell her to say. If you are going to sit around and watch them come even close to getting the presidency, then you're gonna be to blame. You're gonna be partially to blame for this because, honestly, I'll be mad at you if if Donald Trump loses and we turned out, for one, if that's the truth, they cheated. That happened in 2020 now, didn't it? You can argue with me all you want about that. They even say it happened in 2016 and he just outdid their algorithm, which is what they say is going to happen again. But not if you don't get up and vote for him. You can sit and have your pity party or your lesser of two evils party or your morals party sometime later. I don't even think he's that immoral anymore. I used to be real immoral. Lots of people used to be a lot of things. But right now, he's trying to save this country. And he's got people lined out and he knows what to do. And so help me. So help me. Even as a pastor, if I find out you're a Christian and you either got up and voted for Kamala Harris or a third party and didn't vote for Donald Trump this time, it's really going to make me wonder about you, and I don't want to feel like that. But if you're going to vote for the party that endorses baby murdering, I already feel like that about you. If you're going to sit and hem-haw around about whether or not this country needs saved, and not listen to the guy who says he's going to save it because you're gaslit and brainwashed, then man, get deliverance. Find some help, because I tell you what, we are at risk of losing everything in America. And I'm hoping in my heart that it's not time for that yet. And it's really relying on people getting up on election day and voting for the right person. And the right person is Donald Trump. Whether you like his mouth, his tweets, or his arrogance or not. And I defy you to get in your little time machine and head on back to be under the rule of some of the kings that ruled Jerusalem, or some of the people that ran this country before, and say they were better men than him. They all had their faults, and they all fell to him at one point or another. But he's trying to save this country, and you can't tell me any different. I'm going to post this on TikTok, and I want to fight with every one of you, because that's just what I have to do. So if you're watching this on TikTok right now, and you want to come tell me, oh, well, you're not a pastor if you want to vote for Trump or any of those other things, think real hard about how much I care about your opinion, because it's this much. And yes, I am a pastor, and yes, I love America, and I don't care about your opinion even that much. Let's see. Nothing. I couldn't give it a measurement. I love my God. I love Jesus. I love America. I love you. But if you're foolish enough to think that this is just another election, and that it's just between the lesser of two evils, and there's not actually some sort of major threat against this country coming from the progressive left of this country, then you need to get to me so I can pray whatever demons have brainwashed you out of your stinking head. But I still love you. Just mad at you.